Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. It is week number 10, and it is once again time to release my team and player prop picks from Bet365. We'll start off with player prop picks and with DeMarco Murray, who the Eagles have been giving the ball to a lot more over the last 4 weeks. And even though it may just be coincidence, the Eagles are also 3-1 in their last 4 games straight up. So if they keep giving DeMarco Murray the football around 20 times per game, his rushing yards total this week at 82.5 does seem just a bit too low. If you look at how bad the Miami Dolphins have been against the run this season, and basically throughout the entirety of the season, because they gave up 260 yards in their last game to the Buffalo Bills, I think DeMarco Murray easily could get over 82.5 in this one. As long as he can bust out a few 10 to 12 yard runs to go along with an average of around 4.5 yards per carry, you're looking at DeMarco Murray as an excellent play this week on the over here at minus 130. That's going to be my first one here from Bet365. Now, next up is Julian Edelman, who burned us last week. However, I'm going right back to the well. I'm going to stay with my notion here, going over at 80.5 receiving yards for Julian Edelman this week. Only in three of his last 4 games, he's only had around 50 yards per game. However, this week against the New York Giants, the Patriots are going to have to throw the ball a lot. I think this could potentially be a shootout. Obviously, the sports books seem to think that it's going to be the highest scoring game of the week, or at least that's what they want us to believe at a 54-point total here. And as long as Tom Brady can throw the ball 40 to 45 times per game, I think Edelman is going to be a beneficiary of that. Hasn't been great since Brandon LaFell returned. However, I do think that he has the ability to get to 85, 90 yards in this one on 8 or 9 catches. So take Edelman over at minus 125. Now, finally, Alex Smith and the Kansas City Chiefs. And Smith comes in at a 220 yards total here, passing yards total on the road in Denver. And obviously, Alex Smith has been much better on the road passing the football, but I think in this one against Denver's number 1 ranked pass defense, I sincerely doubt the Chiefs' pass or run game gets going much at all. It would not surprise me to see the Chiefs get held to 3 or 10 points in this one. Alex Smith with another under 200 passing yards game, and at minus 110, I think it actually is pretty good here because despite the fact he's been better on the road, Denver only allowing about 181 passing yards per game this season. So I'm going to take under for Alex Smith at 220.5 at minus 110, and those are your 3 player prop picks for this week. Best of luck to you on all those. Make sure you check out my team props as well. I've already gone 2-0 to start this week on Thursday in those, so make sure you check those out as well. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.